Hi kids, so I still haven't figured out how to mirror the image, so you're gonna have to look at everything backwards today. So real quickly, I'm just gonna show you how to remember the right order in which you can complete an operation. So real quickly, this is something that you should remember. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, okay? P is for parentheses, E is for exponents, M is for multiplication, D is for division, A is for addition, S is for subtraction. Whenever there's multiple operations in a problem, you need to remember, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, so you know which to do first. So I'm just going to show you a problem. Okay, now obviously you're looking at this a little backwards. So it's 7 minus parentheses 2 plus 4 parentheses. So according to, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, the first thing that you need to do is you need to look at your problem and say, hey, is there any parentheses inside here? Well, there are. So your first step is parentheses. So you have 2 plus 4. So my first step is the P for parentheses, and I'm going to add 2 plus 4. So that now gives me 6. So now I'm going to put into my equation the 6 for my parentheses. This is my original problem. We just solved this parentheses because it was first, and it's a 6. So now we have 7 minus 6. Now according to, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, subtraction is last, and all we have is one function left. So you just are going to, whoops, where am I? Subtract them. Here we are. Subtract 7 minus 6, and you're going to get 1. And that's your final answer, okay? Right here is another one that is called nested parentheses, which means a parentheses within a parentheses. So as you can see, we have 6 times 4, which is a parentheses, and that's within another parentheses, because after you do this, you need to subtract 2, and then you need to divide by 2. Okay, so you might wonder, how do I solve this? Well, according to, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, parentheses first. When there's a nested parentheses, you do the innermost one first. So 6 times 4 is the innermost parentheses. You need to solve this before you can subtract, because you don't even know what this number is. So the first step is you're going to take 6 times 4 and you get 24, according to your first P parentheses. The second step is to look at it again and say, oh, well, we have another parentheses, because I'm going to substitute my 24 in where my parenthesis was. As you can see, I just substituted it here. And then you still have minus 2, which is right here, and your parentheses are still there from here. Okay? Now, it says to divide. I'm sorry, I think I've been saying subtract. Divide by 2. So, first step is P parentheses, so I'm going to take 24 minus 2, and you're going to bring it down, and now we have 22, and I rewrite my problem every single time, so I don't get lost and I don't get confused. I rewrite it every single time to make sure that I'm on the right track. So I wrote it down here, 22 divided by 2, and then you solve for 11. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. You have 6 times 4, which is your very first parentheses, and you get 24. Okay, so I put that in here, 24 minus 2 divided by 6. The next one is your parentheses again. Bring it down. Well, I subtracted it, got 22. Now I have to divide by 2, bring it down, and I get 11. Okay? I hope that this helps you, and I look forward to seeing you today. Bye.